I'm gonna bring my comrade, my sister from another mister up here real quick. I'm hoping she's gonna say a little something over there too, but you know, I wanna bring up, I don't even think she need an introduction, but this is the people's mayor of Oakland, y'all. The real, the one, the only, give it up for Cat Brooks.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this now because we never know how these things are gonna turn out, right? What's up, Oakland? Come on, make some more noise. What's happening, Oakland? Free, free! Palestine! 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 That bag will get my way. Y'all know I like to get jumpy with it. Why is it important for non-Palestinian people across the globe to stand in the fight for Palestinian liberation? The answer are words that are not my own, but are clanging so loud in my head these days. None of us are free until what? None of us are free until what? One more again, because 3 is my favorite number. None of us are free until what? Not to mention, you must be morally bankrupt to struggle with the idea of it being difficult to condemn genocide. What's more, for indigenous peoples, for colonized peoples, for enslaved peoples, the trauma, the pain, the violence that our ancestors endured in the name of land acquisition and profits radiates in every cell of our bodies, as the impact of that trauma, pain, and violence has been passed down literally in our DNA from generation to generation. That, of course, is compounded by our daily lived experience on stolen land and as discarded, disrespected, and oppressed peoples. We see in the Palestinian freedom fighters the possibility not only for their liberation, but for the liberation of all oppressed people across the globe, and that's why the fuck the state is so scared. Because we all watching the roadmap. Can you imagine the ripple effect of unleashing yourself from 75 years of colonization, violence, and being confined in an open-air prison, and connecting that to the struggles in Haiti, in Niger, and so many countries across the globe? From the perspective of my people, the struggle for black liberation is inextricably tied.
That's right.
Inextricably tied
That's right.
to the struggle for Palestinian liberation. The Black Panther Party taught us the importance of international struggle and global solidarity amongst all oppressed peoples. They taught us to connect the dots between global imperialism, race-based capitalism, and worldwide colonization. They taught us that the only way to freedom for us all comes by linking our struggles, our strategies, and our successes. The Anti-Police Terror Project has unapologetically supported the fight for Palestinian liberation since our inception 14 years ago. A lot of people know the story of the Palestinian freedom fighters teaching the young, brave organizers in Ferguson who were at literal war with the state in 2014 about how to deal with being tear gas, tanks, and sheer brutality by the state in response to them simply asserting their right to breath. Less people know that they did the same for us in 2009 when we too had tanks, tear gas, and snipers as we fought for justice for Oscar Grant. At the same time we were fighting for justice for Oscar Grant, Arab Spring erupted. And across the region, George, you remember this, across the region, they held up signs that said, "I am Oscar Grant." Well, today I say, we are all Palestine.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep connecting some dots, because more immediately, April Tipi, whose mission it is to eradicate state terror in our communities, sees a direct link in our work and struggles as it is the IDF that trains U.S. police on how to hunt, cage, kill, and subdue us in exchange for the billions of dollars in aid the United Snakes of America gives them every single year to fund their ongoing assault of Palestinians and occupation of Palestinian land. Connecting another dot. These cop cities that we are fighting across the country, and I love that they really trying that shit here in the Bay. These cop cities that we are fighting across the country are intended to be a home for exactly that kind of training. And it is no coincidence that these centers are pushing to be built as we are barreling towards the 2024 presidential elections, when we are almost sure that a fascist will be in that seat. Not that it matters right now who is in that seat, and certainly not for the Palestinians, and not for us, because Biden has long been a supporter of Israel.
Genocide Joe.
Biden has long been a supporter of U.S. law enforcement. Biden ain't never cared about black people, Palestinian people, indigenous people, poor people.
Speak on it.
And the ways in which we feel the weight of white supremacist boots on our neck. He helped put that boot there with the 1994 crime bill and the three strikes law. And he is putting that boot on the necks of Palestinians right now as he aids, abets, and supports a slow-moving but almost certain genocide.
That's right.
I don't know about y'all, but there is no way in hell I will be supporting Genocide Joe in November of 2020. And some folks mad at me about that. They mad at me about that. But I go to bed every night with a clean conscience because I am clear that I and all of you are on the right side of history. I can't support anybody that supports the indiscriminate murder of children.
That's right. Yeah.
This issue for me, just like the fight for black life, is a line in the sand issue. You either support genocide or you don't.
Come on. That's
There is no fighting. There is no need or room for debate.
That's right.
This moment is changing the course of the globe,
Yeah.
and we will remember those who were silent,
Yes.
as well will history.
That's right.
The left is awake again. As far as I can tell, we have no intention of going back to sleep anytime soon. Because when we sleep, white supremacy plans, strategizes, and more importantly, enacts its agenda to eliminate us all. Let us hold on to the solidarity across race, class, and issue, and use this power to finally, once and for all, demand a world where humanity, justice, freedom, self-determination, and the liberation of all colonized and oppressed peoples runs rampant and free. For years now, organizations like the Palestinian Youth Movement, the Arab Resource Organizing Center, Linda Sarasor, and Empower, along with many a Palestinian comrade, have been supporting our efforts as black people to end state violence against our bodies. They have marched with us, gotten tear gas with us, arrested with us, followed our leadership, and echoed our wails for freedom. It is our turn now to stand unapologetically with them and their struggle and their fight, because that is what it means when we say all power to all of the people.
That's right.
And it is us, the people, that are the determining factor in whether this genocide happens or it doesn't. We are all accountable. We are all responsible for doing everything and anything we possibly, humanly, and inhumanly can.
That's right.
To support Palestinian-led efforts for an end to the siege on Gaza and a free. I said a free.
Free.
I said a free. I said a free. I said a free. I said a free. 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 Free.